NJIT today very easily could have won this match, but they do leave Newark with a split. And that still sounds pretty good, as you were able to knock off Penn State for the first time at home in your tenure. Have to be happy with your team's overall performance this weekend.
Yeah, over the weekend there's a lot of great things that happen, a lot of good pieces that we're putting together. I think it's how we can sustain it. I think today was a little bit, attacking from the left side was a little lower than we had yesterday, and I think that made it a little tough for us. We needed to serve tougher too. They were able to use their middles a ton, making it pretty hard for us to get balls back.
And certainly used Gabriel more than Rose. Rose's percentage down a bit, but
yeah.
Rose was a problem all day blocking-wise.
Yeah.
Can you assess just how the team was able to play differently than yesterday? Yesterday, you controlled it early. You had 6 aces in that first set, and really took control of the tempo early on. Today, neither team really was taking control of any tempo when it was the blocking that kind of was that great equalizer.
I think it was the serving that kind of leads to that. I think they're able to get some stuff. We're passing off the net a little bit more. Makes it a little bit more readable, no matter how well Bruno can flick the ball around. Yesterday we passed, we were on the net, we were able to use our middles a ton more. It makes it a lot more tough for defenses to set up a block around that.
If anything we proved this weekend, and when I say we, I mean the Highlanders and this program, is that this championship, this year's title, is completely up for grabs. Penn State, 2-time defending champions. We know that they are down a bit from last year. You guys are up. Senior talent, some talented newcomers that you brought in. Princeton, we don't know what we're going to get out of them. They lost to Charleston yesterday. They beat Charleston today. Charleston's coming down to earth a little bit. You still have George Mason in the mix. You still have Harvard in the mix. Sacred Heart's out there as well. We don't really know what they are. What do you think of the EIVA right now and the fact that it really is, Danny, it's wide open. Anybody can take this.
Yeah, I think we're all playing here, and one night to the next, somebody's playing a little bit better. And I think the teams that, which is kind of going to be a cliche statement, but the teams that can knot up some of these little details in their game, including Penn State and us and any of these teams, can knot up a couple more things. I think we're all kind of on the same par. And it's whoever's going to nullify some of those mistakes or, make some of those plays down the road. Or I think it's going to be the two teams that are in the finals.
You still got really good play out of Nowak. Wiktor had another nice effort, finished with 16 kills today. And Andrew Fedmasu, he's just consistent. He hit .530 today, 10 kills. You have some talent in this roster. Yeah. You have veterans who you know can perform, but let's talk about the newcomers. Nowak, Figueiredo, who had another nice day. He had 48 assists. You got young guys who are able to gel and work well with these veterans. Why? Make the case of why NJIT could be a conference champion this year.
Well, because we have two freshmen on the court. We have a good stableness to half of our roster, right? And then we have these two freshmen playing our whole right side of the court as freshmen. The more that they can grow, the more that they can produce and improve. Their ceilings are way higher. It's just going to leave us with a higher ceiling toward the end, you know what I mean?
I'll leave you with this one. It's alumni weekend here. Yeah. Alumni came back. They were able to see something that, none of these guys were alive the last time you beat Penn State here at home. Right. That was 1998, and you and I were young then. Remember that?
We were young.
It's hard to remember those years. But what was the feeling around the program yesterday after getting that win and doing so convincingly?
Oh, it was great. The support that we get from our alumni and everyone is just, it comes in and it feels awesome. It's not something that's happened every year. It's something we want. We've been very close a lot of times over my tenure. A lot of 5-setters and a lot of by 2 points. But it's always nice. It's happened so little that anytime we can get it, and hopefully we can make it more consistent, it's always going to bring in a little bit more support. But it means a lot that they're all here and seeing what we can do.
Oh, it was tight today. You look at the scores here. Went to extra points twice and just didn't get enough done to win those points. But Hey, you guys are right there with everybody in the league. Danny Goncalves, congratulations on this weekend split. Didn't get the W today, but did get the win yesterday, as the Highlanders are now 7-4 on the year, and they have a tough schedule coming up. Danny Goncalves' club certainly going to be a factor here in the EIVA throughout the 2025 season. So much more volleyball to come. We will have another NJIT match on ESPN. That comes in the first weekend of March as Ohio State comes to town. And if you're in Newark, come out and check it out, because NJIT certainly is going to be a factor this year. Our entire crew did a great job today. We thank Jim Houston and the rest of our hardworking crew. Our final score tonight from the Bloom Wellness and Event Center in Newark: Penn State 26-24, 17-25, 25-21, and 28-26. I'm Ira Thor. Good night from Newark.